Your warm-up for Saturday, we are going to do 3 sets of 10 Cossack squats, 20 seconds of jumping lunges, 15 frog pumps, and 10 tuck-ups. 3 times through. Let's take a look at it. Looking at this warm-up, it starts with 10 Cossack squats. Cossack squat, feet well outside of shoulder width, nice and tall. We're gonna squat back down to the side as deeply as you're able. Make sure that heel stays on the ground, knee out over your toe. If you need to put your hands on the ground to facilitate this, that's totally cool, but sink nice and deep. 5 on your right side, 5 on your left, 10 Cossack squats. 20 seconds of jumping lunges. Starting, you're going to start in the bottom of your lunge position to make sure we know where we're going. Knee under your hip, under your shoulder. As dynamically as you're able, switch sides. It's really important we control that back knee. I'd like you to stop an inch above the ground. So here, stop. If you want to take a load off there, that's absolutely fine. Do not crash your knee into the ground. Higher is going to be easier. So if you want to do here, totally cool. We're going to keep moving for 20 seconds. 15 frog pumps. Frog pump is related to a glute bridge, but we're going to have the soles of your feet touching each other. Sort of like a butterfly sit-up. In that position, lay on down. We're going to press your hips as high off the ground as you can and back down. Really high and back down. If you want to use your hands, you absolutely can. And back down. Up and down 15 times. Last movement of the warm-up is 10 tuck-ups. Starts in a long hollow position. Pull up to this balance. Try and keep your knees together. Long and up. Long and up. This could certainly be scaled to sit-ups. If tuck-ups are really easy and you want to do V-ups, have fun. 3 times through. Your Saturday Metcon is a 30-minute EMOM with 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest at each of 5 stations. It starts with stair taps, then mountain climbers, jumping jacks, flutter kicks, and jump overs. 30 minutes worth. Let's take a look. A 30-minute EMOM, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, 5 stations. First station is stair taps. You need something that will require you to raise your foot and put here. It's designed, you could do this on a set of stairs. Today I'm using a bag of our world's best cat litter just for this setup here. It can be almost anything. A book, a couple of books, a pillow, a bag, etc. What this is, up nice and tall, you're gonna change sides as dynamically as you can. I'm worried this is gonna be too loud. We're gonna keep doing it and see how it works. So, up. Tiny little hops as quickly as you're able, 30 seconds. Second station, second movement, mountain climbers. Starting in that plank position, we're doing normal mountain climbers, so same side. Knee to elbow, knee to elbow. As quickly as you're able, 30 seconds of work, another 30 seconds of rest. Third station is jumping jacks, a classic. Nice and tall, starts feet together, hands over your head, feet nice and wide apart. Move as quickly as you can for 30 seconds. Station 4 is flutter kicks. Flat on your back, you may rest your head on the ground or hold that hollow to make it a little harder. Tiny little kicks. Higher kicks are easier. We do not want to see giant kicks. We also don't want to see kicks that are too small. Think at least a foot width. 30 seconds of work. Our last movement is jump overs. You can jump over anything. It doesn't have to be high. I would prefer something where you can move quickly. A couple of different kinds of jumps you can do. Forward, legs together, up and over. Control that landing. If you're adept at moving sideways, this could totally be lateral jump overs. If you start getting tired, you're like, whew, I need a minute, turn it into step overs. I would rather have you keep moving, get your breath back. Okay, I think I can jump now, and get back to those jump overs. 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, back to the top for stair taps. 30 minutes. Have fun. Saturday's finisher is 4 time 60 push-ups, that's 60. Every time you rest, you need to perform 6 jump squats and 3 burpees. Let's take a look at it. Saturday's finisher is a tough one. 4-time, 60 push-ups. Every time you rest, you're gonna perform 6 jump squats and 3 burpees. So, what is a push-up and what is rest? For our purposes, we always want your chest to come to the same level as your hands. So on the ground, chest touches the ground, lock out at the top. Make sure your knees stay off the ground, body stays long and tight. You could certainly elevate this to make this a little more accessible. So I'm gonna use a chair against a wall. You could use a couch, stairs, almost anything. I'm still gonna bring my chest to the same level as my hands. Lock out again. Every time you take a break, we're gonna perform 6 jump squats and 3 burpees. Let's talk about what a break is, and then we'll look at those movements. For our purposes, anytime a rest, a break, is anytime or we're calling it resting. Every time you rest, let's say more than a second. So even if you're a push-up ninja and you're cranking them out, super fun, that's a rest. Stop, your time is over. Looking at these 2 movements, a jump squat, set up in that strong squat stance, down to the bottom of your squat, ideally below parallel, heels on the ground, chest tall, come up quickly enough that you leave the ground. It doesn't have to be high, you just have to get some air. 6 of those and 3 burpees. As always, chest touches the ground, right back up, get some air. After your 3rd burpee, you can go right back to your push-ups. We are doing this for time. We're gonna get 60 push-ups altogether.